Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am French Shot Pearson, and welcome to my channel, French Shot Blue. Happy Tuesday, July 2nd of 2024, 9:21 in the a.m. Well, yesterday, Jamie Foxx, he spoke in relation to what happened to him last year on April 11th of 2023. Many of you all know exactly what he went through. I had to be very careful in terms of the subject matter. Yesterday, as he spoke, I got the impression that he was speaking to current events and past events simultaneously. The people involved are Barack Obama, allegedly, Trump, allegedly, Biden, allegedly, and him, allegedly. It's deep, y'all. I haven't done a video quite this peculiar, I don't think, ever. Also, Prince Charles. And the majority of the people that I reference in this, to me, it gives me the impression that all these people will meet their demise, except for Barack Obama. Now, notice that he has on a QR code, and she has on a shirt that says vintage. You see the colors. To me, those are rock colors, like the red and yellow, the sun god, okay? Notice there's a white van in the back. So you got the black and white going on. That means you play both sides, right? You play both sides. You stay in the middle. You take care of the Republican, Democrat, or good and the bad. You speak without speaking. So let's get that out the way. Now, I'm going to define for you QR code and vintage, okay? Let's start out with Siri. Siri, define vintage.
As a noun, vintage means the year or place in which wine, especially wine of high quality, was produced. Do you want to hear the next one?
Yes.
As a noun, it means the time that something of quality was produced. Want to hear one more?
Yes.
As an adjective, it means relating to or denoting wine of high quality. Do you want to hear the last one?
That second definition got me. Being produced. Read between the lines. Being produced. Translated, is this him? Look, I gotta go there. I have to go there, and you'll see why. You'll see why. We're gonna look at the numbers as to why allegedly he spoke yesterday. And remember, QR code, vintage, raw colors. And it says 1979. It's hard to pick it up, but it says 1979. Let's go with the math right away, okay? Let's get that out the way. Do I have my calculator up here? Here I do. Thank you, Jesus. If you take 1979 minus 2024, you get 45. 1979 is on her shirt versus 2024 gives you 45. Who was the 45th president? Trump. Again, this is going to be a strange decode. Now let's go down the road. QR code is on his chest. QR code right off is 62 in gematria. Who's 62 years old? Barack Obama. Vintage is on her shirt. Comes out to 33, as in what? Masonic. And we already said vintage is like something new, to produce something new. Is that Jamie, is the question. Now look here. On April 11th, certain word I want to take out. On April 11th, something was wrong with his brain, right? And then he took something, okay? And he was gone for 20 days. Felt like he was gone for 20 days. Remember that. April 11th, something was wrong with his head. And then boom, he was gone for 20 days. Speaking without speaking. Now let me show you what he took. Do this word backwards and you'll see what he took for his head. Look at the letters and go backwards. That's what he took. Why does that come out to 48? 48 is April 8th, the day of the eclipse. That's why I'm asking, is that Jamie? Was he switched out? Eclipsed. Eclipse was April 8th, right? And then you got 33 Masonic again. See how clever? He said he took something for his head. And backwards, when you spell this, is what he took. 48. Eclipsed. He was X'd. Is that what he's saying? Allegedly. Now, if you take yesterday's date when he finally spoke versus the eclipse date of 4/8/2024, you get 84 days. Who was born August 4th? Barack Obama. Do you see how I'm breaking this down? Now look at this. 7/1, July 1st, directly from August 4th, Barack Obama's birthday. The difference is 46. 4 weeks, 6 days. Who's the 46th president? That would be Biden. And 46 also stands for chaos. Okay? And he said in that he was gone for 20 days. I'll show you. I was gone for 20 days. I was gone for 20 days. So let's look at it. Gone for 20 days comes out to 236 in ordinal, 236. The 236th day of the year is what? August 24th, 8/24. When you take July 1st, the day he just spoke, versus August 24th, you get 55 days. Why is that important? He was 55 years old when he said he was gone for 20 days. Was he gone? That's the question. Now look at this. The day he spoke and the day he had his mishap was April 11th of 2023. The difference is what? 636. I'm gonna take that out. 63 weeks and 6 days. He spoke July 1st. This is when he had his ordeal, 4/11. The difference is 63 weeks and 6 days. Look at that, like 666. Come on, man. The day he spoke yesterday, 7/11, versus 4/11, the day of his ordeal of 2024, because the last one was 2023, but I brought it up to date. The difference is 81 days. Who's 81? Joe Biden. Is something going to happen to Joe Biden? He's 81 years old. It's deep. Now let's go here. Jamie Foxx had a show back in the day called the Jamie Foxx Show. The 55th show, he had 100 shows. The 55th show was called Taps for the Royals. It was made January 14th of 1999. It was episode number 55. And he was 55 years old. Why is that important? Taps for the royals. When you think about taps, you think about a funeral, right? Which royals? Is that King Charles, like royalty? I'm just asking. The 55th show, out of 100 shows, it's called Chaps for the Royals. And it came out January 14th of 1999. Now check this out. When you take January 14th, 1999, when you take January 14th of 2001, and the reason why I'm taking January 14th of 2001, this was his last show. The Jamie Foxx show ended on January 14th of 2001. When you subtract 8/28 of 1996, that was his first show. So August 28th of 1996, his first show. His last show was January 14th of 2001. The difference is 1600. Why is that important? The White House address is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Combine that with the 81 I just gave you, that's Joe Biden, wasn't it? Look at it. 7-1 versus 4-11. Wow, that's deep, ain't it? April 11th, the day that he had his episode. Tell you, it's everywhere. Now, I'm gonna go from here. Remember the T-shirt? It said 1979 minus 2024. I said was 45. That's Trump. And vintage, we already did that. That's something new. The black and white T-shirt with the van. Let me see. I think I want to go with. Let me go with some pictures next. We have June 14th is Trump's birthday. June 14th. If you take June 14th of 2024 versus yesterday when Jamie Foxx spoke on 7-1, the difference is 2 weeks and 4 days. That's 24. 24, the 24th letter of the alphabet is X. Now, why do I bring Trump into the ordeal? Because the T-shirt that she had on was what? Had 1979. That minus 2024 is 45. So naturally, I bring in number 45. His birthday is 6/14 versus yesterday's date, 7-1. The difference is 24. 24 is X. Will Trump be X'd out? There's your QR code, there's your vintage. This is what he said yesterday on Instagram. And I don't know why that is, but it says 45W. Wow, I didn't realize that. 45W, I don't know what that means. But hey, that's Trump's number, ain't it? You're looking at a man who is thankful, finally starting to feel myself. It's been an unexpected, dark journey, but I can see the light. That's deep, spiritually, huh? I'm thankful to everyone that reached out and sent well wishes and prayers. I have a lot of people to thank. You just don't know how much it meant. I will be thanking all of you personally. And if you don't know, God is good all day, every day. Okay? That's what he wrote yesterday. There's your QR code, for example. Now let's go to this here. I think I want to run explain this, and I want to run last year's video. Jamie was 55 years old, okay? Last year. Ray Charles, the movie, came out on October 29th of 2004 versus Prince Charles' birthday of 11/14/1948. The difference is 55 years. Do you feel me? Jamie was 55 years old. The Ray Charles movie in which he starred in as Ray Charles versus versus King Charles' birthday of 11/14/1948. The difference between this date, 1948, and the Ray Charles movie came out in 2004, the difference is 55 years between Charles' birthday and the movie. Ray Charles, King Charles. Nice ring to it, huh? And what's the odds? Now his daughter, Corrine, her birthday is 2/15 of 1994. All right? If you just take that, 2/15, and make it 2023 versus the day of the incident of 4/11/2023, you get 55 days. So in other words, Kareem's birthday is 55 days apart from her father, Jamie Foxx. Isn't that something? Kareem 55, King Charles 55, Jamie's 55. And the Jamie Foxx show that I told you, the 55th episode is called Taps for the Royals. In that, when you think about taps, think about the bugle playing, lowering the casket in the ground like somebody died. Isn't that amazing, all these 55s? Now let's run this video. I want you to listen to this. It's deep, y'all. Now, what I'm going to show you now is the part that really got me emotional today. This is what God showed me. Jamie Foxx had a show that was on from August 28th of 1996 to January 14th of 2001. In that, he had over 100 episodes. See that? Jamie Foxx show. And again, see the dates? August 28th of 96 to January 14th of 2001. The difference is 1,600 days, as in the White House, 1,600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Ain't that deep? 1996, January 14, 2001. 100 episodes. Now, what I want to show you is that on the 55th episode, he had a show, the name of the show that day was called Taps for Royal. Royal. Taps for Royal. Okay? Remember that. And it was the 55th. In that, for Taps for Royal, he didn't play his name. He played the name Jamie King. Royal. Jamie King. Like King Charles. Deep. See connection? Taps for Royal, January 14th of 1999. Okay? Now you want to see the receipts? Taps for Royal, 1999. Watch this. Taps for Royal, 1999. Look at this here. I want you to see this with your own eyes. Taps for Royal, let's go up. Taps for Royal, 55th episode. 55th episode. I'm getting to something, so be patient. On the Jamie Foxx show, look at his hands. Devil, the goat hands. Look at that, on both of them. Right, left. That's on his poster. Allegedly, right? Allegedly. And there it is. The Jamie Foxx. Tap for Royal. Now, why is that 55 significant? Royal, like royalty. Taps, which I'll explain. The 55th show is called Taps for Royal, like royalty. The 55th show